Good afternoon, friends. I am going to get cooking some brunch here. I have not eaten today. It's actually 12:30, but yeah, I haven't eaten anything. Got my dinner already going in the crock pot, as you saw. So what I'm doing is I'm just cooking some pork meat in there, and I think I'm just going to put some barbecue sauce on that, and I'm going to make baked potatoes tonight for dinner. We are getting back to cooking in the house. The only way I'm going to be able to transition back into healthier eating style is if I start cooking at home. There's just, I'm sure lots of people eat out and eat healthy eating out, but I have limited eating out places here. And eating out for me is just like a struggle to make good choices. So if I want to make good choices, I got to start eating at home. So I need to recreate the habit of cooking at home because I have not really cooked for the better part of the last 6 months. I might have cooked a little something here or there, but something very slight and not on a regular basis. Cooking definitely has been kind of wiping me out. So any kind of significant amount of cooking, like if I do a big meal, I'm done. And then I'm okay, I'm over it. I don't want to cook anymore ever again. Anyways, rambling. So we're going to take this summer and get back to cooking. This weekend is my 4-year YouTube anniversary, and I want to get back into what I was doing before, and that's basically trying to get healthy and eat healthier. So it's going to be a slow transition process because really what I'm going through right now is grieving. So trying to get the energy up to want to be healthier is like a real part of the struggle while I'm grieving. I have times like right now where I'm good. I can pick up the camera. I can get going. We're going to do this. We're going to cook some breakfast. And then I have times where I am just totally down. I can't do anything for myself. I don't want to shower. I don't want to do anything. It's just, I'm just going to sit in my chair and stare at the TV. And that's fine. But I want to get, I don't want to just keep deteriorating my health intentionally. So I need to get back in the kitchen. I need to start cooking. So we're just going to start cooking with what we have. And so I am also going to try to not, especially over the next probably few weeks or so, maybe a month, I definitely don't want to go to the grocery store too much. I want to try to start cutting back on my shopping because I do have a freezer full of food. I have a pantry full of food. So it's just going to be kind of Kycha eats her way through grief with what she has in her house. Of course, I'm going to have to go get some fresh produce here and there and whatever. In the spirit of fresh produce, I did go get some watermelon because fruit, why not? Oh, my battery's going to die. So I'll go ahead and film a little bit with my camera, with my phone, what it is I'm cooking here, and then we'll come back and talk about what else is going on. Breakfast is ready. Oh, I'm exhausted just cooking that meal. just standing there because I think it's just my foot hurts and that's not helping. So so yeah, by now it's 1. Sorry if I have food in my teeth. Filming with my phone now because my camera's dead. I'm not planning this out well. So I think for the summer, we're just gonna do me cooking. Like, I need to get back to cooking. Hopefully you will see the meals evolve from this to something healthier because I just need to get back to cooking. And so cooking comfort foods, cooking what I have in my freezer already, that's gonna be where it's at. So in my head, I'm thinking about evolving this to definitely like Kycha's eating her grief or grieving through eating or whatever, something to that sort. Kind of a situation where I'm thinking about doing like 3 meals per video, and might be all, I don't think they'll all be all in one day. So they might like be 3 breakfasts or 3 lunches or 3 dinners, or just kind of sharing what I'm eating throughout the week, basically. And then at the end, we'll do like a little grief update. So this is, I guess this is kind of like my channel update video, because for your anniversary, want to go into year 5, like kind of being consistent with the content that I'm showing, as well as keeping you updated on what's kind of going on with me behind the scenes. So there'll be more like food-based episodes, so I'll be filming more food stuff. I think I want to revolve it around that for right now, for the summer, just to kind of get consistent with cooking. And I think that will help me. If I'm sharing my cooking with you, I think that will help me want to cook more and want to start cooking better. Also, at the end of every video, I'll go ahead and share like a renovation update if there's anything to share. And then also kind of how I'm feeling emotionally that week. And yeah. So this is what Kycha's eating while grieving. And then I did bagels with a little bit of jelly on it. So I did shove that watermelon right back in the fridge, and we'll eat that later. Okay, we'll come back when it's time to make dinner. Hello friends, it's later on in the day and I'm getting ready to finish up dinner. So I have some baking potatoes that I'm going to get going. I'm just going to give them a little quick scrub under the water. They are a little bit dirty, so I just want to rub a little bit of the excess. And yeah, I could go grab like a little scrubber, but this usually works fine. Okay, we'll give these a little pat dry. I got some foil here. All right, we're gonna stab these a couple of times. All right, then we'll roll them in some foil. All right, and again with the stabby. And roll this one up. Last one to roll. And those will go in for, I don't know, I'll probably check them in about an hour because they're pretty huge. So let them go an hour, give them a check, they'll probably be done. All right, friends, we are back and dinner is ready. So we are going to load up a little bit of pork in this plate. I just cooked the pork with that salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. I did not add anything else to it. So I'm just gonna put some of this meat in here. It is really like, here actually, Here's what it looks like. So, yeah, the pork just kind of cooked itself in its own juices. And I'm just going to take some chunks of meat. Probably too much meat. And I got this Kinder's mild barbecue sauce. Urgh. Give it a shake. Woo! Just come on, dollop, dollop. Just need a dollop. There we go. Don't need a lot, just need a dollop. Love Kinder's barbecue sauce. Love it. I don't need a lot of barbecue sauce to make my food taste good. Just a little tiny bit will do. I don't know why I'm blowing on it. It's gonna sit here for a minute while I make my potato. Let's give this a bite though. I'm gonna go in with just another dollop. Delish. Like just that much of a dollop. That's how much I put on it before, so. Not a whole lot. We don't want to make it too sweet. And the nice thing is then, if I don't, like just leaving it plain seasoned, I can actually just go ahead and freeze the meat that we don't eat. Now the potato, I cooked it for about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. I think that's about how long it was. Maybe almost. So we'll see how it comes out because I kind of got distracted a little bit and forgot about it. So we'll see. Let me go grab it. I grabbed the salt too. So let's do this here. I think I gotta get a sharp knife. Cut this open. And I haven't bought any grass-fed butter like I would normally get, but when one of my kids went to the store, they bought me this regular, just store brand butter. Ugh. I can't get it open. Ugh. So next shopping trip when I get butter, I'll get the good stuff. But for now, this is what we got. Regular, old store brand butter. My potato cut open. Oh yeah, this is like really nice and cooked. Hour and 20 minutes was great at 400 for these potatoes. Woo, it's so hot. I love it. I'm a little particular in how I like these layered in. I go in with salt first because I'm really weird about potatoes need to be very salted to taste good. And then I'm going to go in with my salted butter and just layer that in there. We're going to let that melt just a minute. I'm going to smear that butter in there all over so it gets on all the pieces. Because I like all the pieces of potato to have butter and salt and all the yummy things. Now, the cheese goes on next. I had bacon in the freezer that I was going to cook, and I just didn't cook it, so no bacon. And you know what? I do have probably green onions in the fridge, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I want to eat now. I'm hungry. And sprinkle this cheese all over. Let it get all melty in there. Every little bit of potato covered in cheese, just like with the rest of it. And of course, gotta have a dollop, right? When I say a dollop, it'll probably be like 3 dollops, but I love sour cream on my potato. That one. And actually, let's just make it 2 big dollops. 2 really nice big dollops. And then now we will add the pork. Could have just probably put the pork on top, but add a little black pepper. All right. And there you go. there's dinner. Let's do another taste test here. Let's see, we're gonna get that potato all smushed up in there. Let's do a little bite of potato with a little bit of pork. That is some comfort food right there. Big old baked potato and some barbecue pork. All right, that's what Kycha eats right now. Next time I put something in my mouth, we'll be coming back. Hey friends, it's the next day. No, it's 2 days later. Oh my goodness, I can't even yesterday totally got away from me. I just had a struggle getting through yesterday, and I struggled to do anything. So definitely picking up the camera was hard, but I wanted to show you what I was eating this week. So we're just gonna repeat basically yesterday kind of. So yesterday, I did have a breakfast, lunch, dinner situation and dessert. So we'll start with breakfast. Was the same thing I had from what you already saw in this video, the sausage, eggs, hash browns, with the exception of I did not have a bagel. I just had the sausage, egg, hash browns. And then now I'm going to show you what I had for lunch, dinner, and dessert. So because we're going to have a little bit of all of that for brunch because it's noon and I haven't eaten yet. A little weird, but this is the current state of my refrigerator. Hot dogs, cheese. And what else do we need? I need this pan, French fries, and pizza. We are big giant piece of pizza. It's like as big as my face. Had one of those for lunch yesterday. Throw the French fries on there. Turn that on. We're gonna hit pizza. Turn the time down to 1 minute. All right. And then later today, I made cinnamon rolls yesterday, so we are going to heat one of those up and eat one of those later. Probably won't eat it right now, but I just wanted to show you what I did eat last night. Those are not homemade. Those are from frozen. They're these frozen Rhodes Bake and Serve, thaw, rise, and bake. So cinnamon rolls, and they are delicious. So if you want something that feels like it's homemade but is not, and it's super fast and easy, get a frozen bag of cinnamon rolls. It was amazing. Hot. Ooh. Okay, hot dog. I wanted a little mayonnaise. And a little cheese. Oop. And I put a little mustard. Oh, coffee. See, it's still it's noon, but I just got up a little while ago, so coffee. So this is what I'm eating for brunch today, but this is what I had yesterday. I had a slice of pizza for lunch, and then for dinner, I actually didn't have any French fries. I just had 2 chili dogs. So imagine a little bit of chili on there. All the chili's gone, so a little chili on there with the hot dog, and yeah, that's what we had yesterday. And like I said, the cinnamon roll too last night, but I'm not gonna eat that now. I'll probably, I don't know, eat it later tonight after dinner. Dinner tonight's an unknown, but we'll figure that out later. Who knows? I might order something. I do have a bunch of ground turkey in the freezer. That'll be easy to thaw out. And I can either do like a nachos or something like that with it. So I don't know. Or just spaghetti or... Anywho, I don't know what I'm eating. I mean, I don't know what I'm eating for dinner, but that's pretty much what I ate the middle of the week, right? So I'm gonna eat this, drink my coffee, and get to work. All right, friends, it is later, and I just thought I should come back and go ahead and wrap up my video. I've got to make a little bit of, it's gonna make dinner, but it's kind of late and I'm not really hungry. But I do have to cook this meat because I started thawing it out. So I'm gonna just cook this hamburger meat real quick, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then we'll cook what I was gonna make for dinner tomorrow. Cause I can do that. Update on the Reno is not a lot of update, but I did get like 98% of my lights put in. So I'm missing one of the main lights because it's in a box somewhere, and then the 3 pendants that go over the countertop, those aren't installed yet either. But all the rest of my lights in the living room, dining room, kitchen are in, so I'm excited. Yay! So it's pretty much the only update for this week. And I was mistaken. My 4-year anniversary is next week, so next video, maybe I'll make it like a nice little special 4-year anniversary video. Maybe I'll make myself like a little nice dinner or a little nice dessert or something to celebrate, but that will be for next week. So I know it was coming up, but these days, my days are off, my dates are off. Every day is a huge roller coaster from one to the next. Some days I have a lot of energy, some days I have no energy. Today is kind of one of those days where I have like 0 energy. Like, I washed the dishes, I didn't even finish them, but it like wiped me out. I had to sit down for like 15 minutes to rest. Yeah, today is one of those days. It's not even 6 o'clock. I'm gonna cook this hamburger meat, and I'm probably gonna end up like just going and laying in my bed early tonight. I don't know. I'm tired. That's what's going on. So this week did mark the 6th month mark. And I mean, I'm like counting weeks, days, hours still, and it's like, it's ridiculous. I need to stop. Especially, yeah, so. Yeah. So the earlier part of the week was pretty hard, and then I got a bunch of energy. On Wednesday was great. Yesterday was, I just like, I don't know, the energy was like this for me, and I really just didn't even like, I just kept forgetting to pick up my camera. Like, I can't even talk. That's where I'm at right now. So tired today. So didn't pick up my camera yesterday. My grandkids had baseball last night, so we did run out for that. Did go out for a walk yesterday and things like that. So I mean, I'm trying to like do some things to like keep my life going, but yeah, today the only thing I did was editing. Still got to finish this clip, but that's it. Yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. So not a lot of home reno updates. We'll have a lot more in the next couple weeks. I think there will be like a lot more transition in the next 2 weeks. And next week I'm getting my windows, so that is going to be super exciting. And yeah, gonna keep on keeping on, emotional wise, and that's it for today. I thank you all so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye.